Welcome to the APA 6th edition Manuscript Elements, presented by the Regent University Writing Lab. Here is a brief disclaimer. Please note that your professor has the final word on all style manual requirements for your class. The policy of the University Writing Lab is to refer students to their professor, their course syllabus, and their style manual. Now, there are a few main features of APA that you will need to know in order to format your papers correctly. The title page, header, abstract, main body headings, and reference page. Every APA paper has a title page. The first line will have the title, which should be concise and fully explanatory in 12 words or less. The second line is the author's name, which must be written the same way on all publications. The third line is the author's location where the research was conducted. As a student, this should be your school's name. In this case, Regent University. In the header space of the title page, you must include the words running head, followed by the key words of your title in all caps and a page number in the top right-hand corner of the page. The key words in the running head should not exceed 50 characters, including spaces. On the subsequent pages of your paper, only the keywords should appear in the header space along with a page number. For detailed information on how to format the running head in Microsoft Word, please see our other APA tutorial videos. The abstract will appear directly after the title page. The word abstract should appear at the top of the page and centered. Unlike the rest of the paper, there is no indent on the start of your abstract summary. The summary itself is a single paragraph that summarizes the purpose and content of the paper. It should be accurate and concise, listing the 4 or 5 most important points without a specific evaluation or opinion. Abstracts should remain between 150 to 250 words, depending on the manuscript requirements. The font will be the same as the rest of the paper, 12-point Times New Roman. Please note that abstracts are not always required for assignments. You should check with your professor to see if he or she would like you to include one. The main body is where the content of your paper will be located. At the start of this section, restate your title, non-bolded and centered, on a new page. One of the unique features of APA is that different points of the paper can be separated by headings. When creating a section heading, there are different levels for each heading and subheading that changes the formatting. The first level is for main headings, and every subsequent level is layered under the previous level. Think of headings in terms of lists and sublists. As the writer, you have full control of how to organize your headings because they will be formatted according to how you organize the information in your paper. The first level heading should be centered and bolded with normal capitalization rules. This is the heading you will use most frequently throughout your paper. The second level subheading is left aligned, bolded with uppercase and lowercase capitalization. You should use second level subheadings when discussing more detailed information that is still a part of the first level headings section. The third level subheading is indented and bolded with lowercase capitalization ending with a period. Third level headings are used to create a subsection within the second level subheadings. The fourth level is indented, bolded, italicized, and lowercase ending with a period. Finally, the fifth level subheading is indented, italicized, and lowercase ending with a period. You should always start with the first level of heading and only use the next level if you will be dividing that information in that section into 2 or more subsections. For example, in order to use second-level subheadings, you must first have a main section, indicated by the use of a first-level heading that will be further divided into 2 or more areas. These areas will all use a second-level subheading. At the end of your paper, you will need to include a full reference entry for every source that you cited throughout the paper. This list provides all the relevant publication information to help readers locate the research sources you used throughout the paper. Place the heading References at the center of a new page, non-bolded. Each reference entry should be listed in alphabetical order according to the author's last name. The entries should be double-spaced with a hanging indent. For more detailed information on how to format APA reference entries, please refer to Chapter 7 in the APA manual. Thank you for taking time to learn about APA formatting and for making the most out of your Regent experience.